Iran terrified after learning of secret pact Trump just made with Israel. Iran continues to be the largest state sponsor of terror, and while President Obama was in office, the relationship between the Obama administration and Benjamin Netanyahu was hostile, with both sides seemingly at odds on a number of issues. During his tenure as president, Obama obtusely suggested that Israel return to pre-1967 borders. Now that President Trump has been in office for about 1 year, Israel seems to have a much better working relationship with President Trump and his administration. President Trump was always critical of the Iran nuclear deal President Obama signed, and he criticized the former president multiple times for the disrespect he showed toward Israel. Now reports have been confirmed that Israel and the United States have signed an official agreement, with the goal of stopping Iran's ability to obtain nuclear weapons, as well as curb their state-sponsored terrorist activities. The agreement was signed on December 12, 2017, but was done so in secret, and has only now been confirmed by Axios and the Times of Israel. The agreement includes covert as well as diplomatic operations to stop Iran. The intent of the agreement is to set forth an official battle rhythm between both countries to ensure Iran will not be able to spread death and destruction throughout the Middle East. Adding to this signed agreement, President Trump has already decertified the Iran nuclear deal, stating it was a bad deal which put Israel, the United States, and the rest of the world in greater danger. On October 13, 2017, the president said, "We will not continue down a path whose predictable conclusion is more violence, more terror, and the very real threat of Iran's nuclear breakout." Confirming President Trump's suspicions about Iran, U.S. intelligence recently discovered that Iran has been supplying Houthi rebels with missiles, which is not a violation of the now decertified nuclear deal but does show Iran has every intention of marching to the beat of their own drum. The points enumerated in this agreement have put officials in Iran into a panic. There has always existed the knowledge that Israeli and U.S. intelligence services have been working together to fight Iran, but the public disclosure of this agreement adds a level of seriousness as to how exactly President Trump and his administration intend on dealing with Iran. Israeli officials with knowledge of this agreement said, "The U.S. and Israel see eye to eye the different developments in the region and especially those that are connected to Iran. We reached at understandings regarding the strategy and the policy needed to counter Iran. Our understandings deal with the overall strategy but also with concrete goals, way of action and the means which need to be used to obtain those goals." This agreement further solidifies an important working relationship with Israel, the only democratic country in the Middle Eastern region, and a country which continually provides the United States with intelligence relevant to the fight against ISIS and other threats of terrorism. Further details of the agreement have not been released, and it is unclear if President Trump intends to have U.S. forces on the ground in Israel to deal with the threat of Iran. Iranian officials have not made a formal statement regarding the revelation of this signed agreement between Israel and the United States, but sources have said Tehran is in a heightened state of panic.